Circle Newcastle, Newcastle United FC.
Rob,
Yes.
check out Rubenstein on YouTube, the channel link will be in the description.
Cheers.
Newcastle 3, Chelsea 0. What a way to finish off the season, eh?
I know, absolutely buzzing. I was saying beforehand that obviously I was happy either way because we've stayed up, we did what we wanted to do. But then you're looking at the league and you're thinking if we could keep that 10th spot, because there was a lot of teams around that. And yeah, we just smashed it today, really did. Some big performances from some players who, like Perez, at the start of the season even, I didn't know what he was doing, and then in the last however many months he's just pulled it out the bag. 2 goals today, really good from him.
We've heavily criticised him on our channel. Plenty of fans have heavily criticised him on the fan cams and whatnot. What do you think's been the reason behind his turnaround, his transformation, man? He scored like 6 and 8 games. He's scored some important match winners. He looks like a different player. He still looks a bit lightweight sometimes, but
yeah, I think the criticism a lot of people had was you didn't know what Perez you were getting, because he'd show you a good game and then the next game he'd be useless, and he pushed off the ball like you said, and then he turned it round, and I guess credit Rafa Benitez.
Rafa's faith in him.
Yeah. I mean, same with Diarmi. He looked like he was having a nightmare, and then he's turned it round. I think since Christmas, the whole squad have pulled together, and every player has benefited from everyone playing better, if you know what I mean. So yeah, big up Perez.
Going into the day then again, do you think Newcastle were very good or were Chelsea very poor?
I think we were very good, but you have to admit that Chelsea weren't great. I think half-time Liverpool were already winning. The lads in the Chelsea changing room would have seen that. It was game over for them. So second half, they really didn't improve. They got worse, and we just played them off the park. They didn't. They had maybe that one chance where Barkley should have scored. Dubravka saved it. Other than that, I'm struggling to think of a shot on goal. And we peppered their goal all game. So no, I think we need to take the credit for it. Yes, Chelsea should have been better and could have been, but I think we were very good today.
If you had to pick out a man of the match of the day, who would it be?
Yeah, I'll stick with Perez.
Yeah.
2 goals, and like I said, I think he's needed that boost in confidence to go on and play like he has in the last few games, and I think he's shown it today.
Shelby was a bit of a boss today, wasn't he, in the middle of the park?
Yeah.
The World Cup squad gets announced on Wednesday.
Yes.
Does he deserve a seat on the plane?
I think he does. I think obviously it's coming from a Newcastle fan here, but I think it's documented quite well that a lot of fans of other teams are also saying that he deserves a place. I think there's some players in that midfield in the current squad, or what you would believe to be in the squad. I don't know if they're quite justified to be there. I mean, Oxlade-Chamberlain had that injury, so there is a spot open, and I think if Chelsea doesn't take it, they've missed something there.
We had a great atmosphere around the ground today. You know, Newcastle have a knack of producing big performances in the last day of the season. We've seen it when we got relegated.
Yes.
We've persuaded Rafa to stay.
Yeah.
Do you think Rafa will stay next season?
Yes. But I think I'm being very positive, in a happy mood after a good day. It's Ashley, basically. What can Rafa trust him again? And I think Rafa wants to. I think Rafa is desperate to trust him, to get the money, to do what he wants with the club, which is why I think he has hung around for so long. But it's just the question is, will he do it that one more time? And as daft as Ashley is, I think he's not daft enough to realise that he could be losing the best manager he's had in his whole reign of being at the club. And I think if he does promise him something and he doesn't get it and Rafa leaves, even Ashley will be kicking himself. So I'm just hoping that what he's saying he's going to do, whatever that may be, that it happens and he does stay.
Newcastle have generated £124 million by finishing in the 10th place. Surely most of that has got to be given to Rafa to invest in the squad. Surely Ashley's got to see, in the amount of games we've had this season where it's been 0-0, 1-0 either way, a top quality striker with an extra 15 goals a season would have led us to where Burnley are in 7th. Or
I mean, Perez, top goal scorer, and he's not a striker. He's attacking midfielder or whatever you want to call him. So it just shows the lack of goals we have had. He needs to just give him the money. He needs to do what he needs to do with it. The annoying thing is as well is that because we've ended up 10th, Ashley could turn around and say, like, look, you're 10th, just do it. He just wants the money. He's not bothered about pushing higher, Europa or anything like that. He just wants us to stay in the Premier League, and Rafa's done it with that squad. And in theory, Ashley could turn around and say, we'll do it again. But that's why we don't want him as our owner, because he doesn't have that ambition. so that's why we want him out. But I'm hoping that doesn't happen. And again, we've seen how we struggled in the season. We did come through good in the end, but other teams are going to be buying, and if we're not, we could slip out of it. So, and players like Kennedy were on loan; they're not going to be here now. So we definitely need to spend, and yeah, that money is massive for us.
And finally, you know, Ashley in the past has cashed in on certain players, Andy Carroll and whatnot. Do you think we can keep Captain Jamal Lascelles at Newcastle?
I hope so. Yes, I think he'll stay. He's a young lad with big talent, and he could easily move into other Premier League teams.
Been linked with Tottenham and Everton recently in the papers, and Liverpool.
Yeah.
Yes! Rafa! Rafael Benitez! Rafa! We want you to stay! Rafa! We want you to stay! Fucking tremendous, yeah! Top 10! What? That's fucking unbelievable. Top 10. Beginning of the season, everyone wrote off. Fucking championship, but look at we now. Fucking hell. What, top 10 on a fucking shoestring budget? That's unbelievable. Just hope Rafa pumps some money in us next season and we could be fucking top 6. Get in! How the fucking lads? Come on!
Well said, mate. He knows the crack.
So Lascelles to stay then?
Yeah, I hope so. No, he's definitely going to stick around. I reckon there could be some big money offers coming in for him, and I think he is worth big money. He's a young lad, he's English, he's a good player. He's going to stick around for at least one more season, if not two. He wouldn't want to move somewhere and then maybe not get a game as well. I think he knows where he's at now. Yeah, stick with the tune.
Brilliant. Thanks very much, Rob.
Yeah, good to see you.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Appreciate it.